Andrew's interest in your welfare. He cares about people. He truly cares. But for the last few months, I have become less and less interested in his interest. Not only do I have to listen to him talk about you incessantly, but anytime I come over for dinner here or spend the night, I'm bombarded by you. When you leave in the morning, I hear your little heels clicking on the ceiling. When you come home at night, I hear your little heels. When you go to bed, I hear you brush your teeth, talk on the phone, listen to the radio, and on some occasions, I can swear that I can even hear you undress. I am not enjoying this. I want you out of my life. Is that understood?
Good job. Now, I have a question for you. It's a question.
Mm-hmm.
When you do it, do you have specific movements for specific lines, or you just kind of let it go?
No, I just let it go.
Okay. So, for some of us, and it's fine, I saw certain gestures connected to lines that you were doing on the fly, and I thought, wow, is she doing that, like choreographing it? And some actors like to work that way. I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. But some directors may say to you, when you say, and I hear, and they'll say, when I hear your heels, some physical gesture, and then do another one. But you had some nice, interesting angles in your body, like a dancer would.
Yeah.
And so you physicalized it really nice. And I didn't really kind of wrap myself around it until I saw it the second time. But you add some nice accents to what's going on emotionally with your physicality.
I just
Yes.
wanted to know who you were talking to.
I was talking to Georgie, which is actually, so my fiance decided to take interest in this, let's say prostitute type girl. And
Let's say.
So Andrew is your...
Andrew's my fiance.
And he took an interest in your upstairs neighbor.
Yes, in his upstairs neighbor.
Yeah, and then her heels,
Was
and
it
Yeah.
you know what she's doing.
Yes.
Okay. I have a question for you. Where did you train before you came here?
Where did I train at?
Yeah.
Ooh. The last place, well, it was the Joan Barron studio, and before that I went to NIFA. And before that, there's so many more.
What's NIFA?
New York Film Academy.
Oh, in Burbank?
Yeah, in Burbank.
The one that's supposedly on the Universal lot?
Yeah.
But they're not really.
No.
They've asked me to teach there.
Really
I
don't.
didn't. No. No, because you've had some stuff. You have. You know what I wanted to say is you have a very. I like actors. You know how when you think of actors, we think in terms of I'm an actor and I'm going to show up, tell me what to do, and I'll do it. You know that kind of a thing. And my way of thinking about an actor, especially today, is actors have to be producers. So you got to paint the whole picture and put a frame around it. So there's a look going on here, that's painting, and then you put a frame around it, and you figure out what am I going to do in this space? What's the relationship of the space to who I'm talking to? And you'd say, well, just act. No, sometimes you gotta have a. You don't have to plan it. Like I asked her, what were you doing with your physicality? And she said, well, I don't like to plan it. I just do it, and that's fine. I would probably do the same thing. But she had a sense of it, is what I'm saying. She didn't just go, well, I gotta do. No, she kind of came in, and she didn't do it exactly the same each time. And I love that. She was exploring in the moment, and so did you. Did the same thing. So that's why I want to know where you train. Because you actually have a sense of what you do. And probably because you're in front of people all the time, too.
Could be.
So after a while you get a sense of how do you want to serve the meal to get the effect that you kind of want to go for.
Yeah.
But I also agree with him, as much as we kind of want to do this and do that, sometimes it just becomes something else and you go with it too. Very nice. Good job.